Hello everyone. Whoops. Hello everyone. I don't know if you can see me there. Night guy here. I don't know if you can hear me there. Let me get this silly thing off. Doing a whole Dark Templar cosplay since Halloween's coming up. Getting ready for some costuming. Let me know what you think of that. Oh, let me know what you think of my costume. That is. It's kind of a mixture of some of the stuff that I actually use in Armored Combat. But this is actually aluminum chainmail, not the typical steel or iron I normally use. Anyways, thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to do some more cuts. I'm continuing along with blades and weapons that I would consider to use, as easier cutters. And this is my cold steel Wakazashi machete. Not such a knightly piece. There's the nice sheath that it comes with. Let me see the Cold Steel logo. There we go. Yeah, actually has the Cold Steel logo right on there. If you can see that. Big shout out to Cold Steel. I'm a big fan of their products on this channel. Nice single edge, tanto edge here. Almost a curved blade. I don't know what else to say. Not exactly a knightly piece. A little more Eastern, or Far Eastern, but either way, it should do lovely on some cuts. So let's find out. Go ahead. Try one of these bad boys. One of my favorite types of models for that. Alright. Move on to a kicker bottle here. These tend to give me a challenge. If any bottle's going to give me a challenge, it's normally these. Let's see here. Alright. Definitely got a cut in there. Now that the bottle's been breached, it might be a little more challenging, but I'm going to see if I can pull another cut. Not quite. Let's try this again. This time, we're going to see if I can get a second hand on it. As far as I could tell, Wakazashis, that is, traditional Wakazashis. This obviously is not a traditional Wakazashi. They're more meant for, I want to say one-handed use, more like parrying. Not really sure. I don't know too much about Japanese sword fighting, let alone two-sword style fighting or dual wielding in any way. Just judging by the handle. However, it looks like you can get, a hand on there. Kind of gives you a hand and a half. So, I'm going to see if I can get a cut that way. I feel like I definitely cut through on that one. Yep. Not all the way through the bottle, but definitely a good cut. I don't know if you can see that there. Bring that in a little closer. Not bad. This is my second video for tonight. Second set of practice cuts. I did my Honshu toothpick machete. And it was actually nice. I believe it's a Honshu Ocean Forge. Not sure. I didn't say that in the last video, but I'll put that in the title definitely. Either way, this one is actually performing a lot better. And as on the last video, if you tuned in for that one, if you didn't, go ahead and tune in. I had a special guest. My wife was doing some practice cuts, so she's back to join us again. And she's going to do some practice cuts.
Hello.
She's known as the Saya Samurai. I call her nickname Night Gal. Anyhow, she's a big fan of katanas. And she's very new to cutting, but I'm confident that she'll pull off a very decent cut with this. Start a nice easy bottle and let it rip. Happy Halloween, everyone. Early Halloween. Alright, you cut in.
No.
Definitely not all the way through, but that was not a bad cut. We did get some very good depth. Quite a cleave. Alright. Let's try smaller turkey. Try one of the small ones. Try that. Now that plastic can be a little challenging on those. So you gotta make sure to get some decent velocity. Almost. Alright, so we're gonna try it again. Almost. So what happened here, if you can see that slice on the top of the bottle, we actually hit right up here, kind of where the rim is, which is a very tough spot to cut through, and we bursted the lid right off. Try another one.
Okay.
I'll try one little one. Save that one. Yeah, I'm gonna try another little one. You can do it. You can do it. All right. All right. Let's see if I can finish that bottle. Well, she did well. I don't know what you guys think, especially for a beginner. Everyone's still learning. I'm still learning. I definitely still beginner. But I'd like to think I'm getting better. I'd like to think especially that certain pieces of equipment are more favorable for beginners. That's the point I've been trying to make. But yeah, this one's actually quite a dream. Let's see if I can flick that top right off. Yep, I did. Oh no. Almost clean off, but not quite. Alright. Now I will say, I have mixed feelings on these polymer handles. They're very tough, very rugged, but they are a little rough on the fingers. And I'm still wearing gloves, you know, albeit fingerless gloves. Still have gloves on. Anyways, I haven't tried any thrusts. There you have it. Let's see if we can do a draw cut. Oh yes. Alright, see if I can line up a few bottles this time. I'm a big fan of getting these multiple cuts in one fell swoop, and see what we can do. I couldn't tell if I got all three of them, but I'll have to rewatch the video. You guys let me know. And that's just about it, but I'm going to try one more thing for you, one more fun thing. Normally, not all blades make it to this part of my practice cuts, or my test, I guess you could say. But this one definitely did. Alright, now this is going to be just about my favorite part of the testing, if a blade makes it this far. And that is going to be what I call the depth cut. See how far I can cut in. I'm not going to bother doing a depth penetration because this thing is really short in length. There's no point. However, I predict that this is at least a 1, 2, 3, 4 body blade. Alright? So let's see. One-handed cut. Slice this way. Two-handed through. I feel like I'm going to have more control with the two hands, so that's what we're going to go with. Alright. Alright. I was actually able to pull off multiple cuts. It did very well. So what can we say? Definitely learned something today. First thing to mention, great piece. Handle design, the polymer that they use. Lovely texture, so it definitely lends itself to not slipping out of your hands very well, even when wet, which is a great thing. But a little rough on the fingers. Cuts very well. This is another piece that I got to take out and try to do some actual good torture testing, see how it handles tougher materials, wood, etc. But definitely love it. Very light, very manageable in the control. Definitely could do a good thrust. Nice point. I don't know what else to say about this. If you have the opportunity thinking of getting one, go ahead and do yourself a favor if it's not too unreasonably priced. That's been it for today's episode. Night Guy here. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to my lovely wife for performing for us. You guys have a great night. Let me know what you think.